Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today, yes, I'm not dressed up again, and it's not because I am freaking lazy and I didn't want to do my freaking hair and put on a wig and all that stuff, but it's because I want to talk to you guys about the whole bathroom issue that's in the news right now, and I just want to say that this whole thing doesn't only necessarily affect transgender people, because I'm not transgender. I just like wearing girly things or wearing girls' clothing, presenting myself more feminine, but I'm perfectly happy with being a male. That being said, I do pick and choose which restrooms I use depending on how I look that day. So like when I look like this, I'll use the men's restroom, and when I look like my other videos, when you guys see me dressed up with the wig and the makeup and everything, obviously I'm gonna use the girls' restroom on those days. But my issue today is using the restroom when I'm like this. Like, usually I don't really run into problems except for that one fucking asshole in Vegas, which I did make a video about. So if you guys have not seen that whole like bathroom incident that happened in Vegas, please go check it out. But yeah, like using the restroom like this to me is more intimidating than using the restroom as a girl. Because I have had instances where I go to the restroom, you guys, dressed in my boy form, and men will freak out and be like, oh shit, you're in the wrong restroom. Like, legit freak out. Like, it's not like they're being an asshole or like trying to make fun of me or whatever. Like, they legit think that I'm in the wrong restroom, or they're in the wrong restroom. Like, I've had people double take the door, like the sign on the door, like, does it say men's or women's, like, you know, thinking that they're in the wrong restroom. Like, I've literally gone to restaurants, walk into the men's restroom, and I've had like waiters run after me, like screaming at me, ma'am, you're going into the wrong restroom. And I'm not even dressed up, you guys. Like, I'm dressed like this, but I do get mistaken for a girl a lot, like even when I'm not dressed up. So I guess I just look like a lesbian or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding. If it is you were completely like mistaken, like that's totally fine. But this video is specifically for the ones that know I'm a guy and don't think that I have the right to be in there. Which, by the way, you guys, if I have an option to use a family restroom, I will use that. Like, I will not use the men's restroom to save my fucking life. I went to like this huge like tennis game thing once, and like the bathroom was like a fucking like rave. It was so many people in there. I will not use the restroom in places like that. It's too, like, I'm so anxious, and like it gives me anxiety knowing that all these men are like staring at me, and like I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but I just don't want to die, you know what I mean? Just because men are such assholes sometimes. So I think what I'm trying to get out of this video is to educate you guys and let you guys know, and when I say you guys, I mean the guys in the freaking restrooms who are staring at me or telling me that I'm in the wrong restroom or whatever, that just because a guy presents himself as more feminine, you know, whether it's the makeup or the hair or the way that we dress or whatever, just because we present ourselves a little bit more feminine does not mean that we're not men and that we shouldn't be using the men's restroom, which means you should not be staring at me like that. All I'm trying to do is take a fucking piss. And it's just like for the men out there that would look at the feminine guys and be like, you know what, you're not a fucking man. What does define a man? Because if defining a man is masculinity, then fine, like, you can be a fucking man all day. But to me, like, what defines a man is a brave, courageous person. And for me to present myself the way I do and walk out that door every single day knowing that I'm going to be judged head to toe every single corner that I turn, to me, is a real act of bravery and being courageous. Okay, so getting back to what I was trying to get out of this video, all I'm trying to tell you guys is just mind your own fucking business. It's like, I clearly know which bathroom I'm in. I understand if I'm in a women's bathroom, I can mistake that. But when you walk into a men's restroom, there's urinals everywhere. Like, what kind of dumbass female do I have to be to walk into a freaking restroom, see urinals, and don't know that I'm in the freaking wrong restroom? Like, I know I'm in the right restroom. But anyway, you guys, if you guys have had problems like these too, please leave comments down below. I would love to hear about it. Just so I know that I'm like not the only one that fear using restrooms, whether it's a girl restroom or a boy restroom. Like, the only restrooms I feel comfortable using is the freaking like family restroom or non-gendered restrooms. Like whenever I go to a place and the bathrooms are non-gendered, you guys, I get so freaking excited. Like, I just love going to places like that. But also, it's like I don't really have to face this on a daily basis. It's only when I do go to places where the people are a little bit more strange, you know what I mean? Because I do live in West Hollywood and most of my life kind of like revolves in Hollywood, and I mean everyone here is just like totally accepting, like no one gives a shit about stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like I can use the bathroom wherever I go, and I can probably also use whichever one I want, which I've never actually used the girls in my boy form, but I'm pretty sure I can do it and no one would give a shit here just because they are so open-minded here in West Hollywood. So as I said, like my world kind of like is based in West Hollywood. It kind of revolves around West Hollywood, so I don't really have to deal with this issue on an everyday basis, but it is like whenever I do go out of town. Like all the instances that I've actually mentioned so far always happen whenever I'm out of West Hollywood. It's like you leave West Hollywood and you enter a different world. It's fucking weird. So you guys, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you guys soon. Bye!